don't break. This time on Roadkill, the ultimate barn find. A Charger buried for 50 years. Hell yeah! See this rusty 68 Charger? Dream car. I have always wanted one. Ever since I watched the Dukes of Hazzard as a kid, this has been my dream, except I didn't want a nice Charger. I wanted junk. Junk that I could slide around dirt roads, junk that I could go off-roading with. And as it turns out, I found the junk.
You found a junk one. You sure did.
eBay.
Yeah.
Of all places, late at night, I may have been under the influence of some frosty cold beverages when I bought this thing, thinking it was a dirt track car. But then I found out a man named Joe Barry built this car to go racing in '68 and never finished the job.
I love that part of the story. Because of the way the rules are set up, he could do it by building something in his backyard, and he built it and he never got it to the race. So this car has just unfulfilled promise. And we're trying to get this car back on the road, and we're gonna drive it back up to Indy.
We're gonna go find Mr. Joe Barry, who's never driven the car.
When I picked up the car, it was missing its original 383 and 4-speed trans. I had a new 383 engine and 6-speed trans that I've been wanting to put in the right Charger, and this was a perfect match.
I came in a few days ago. We've had a bunch of help from other guys, and we've already got an engine and trans in this thing. We've got the brakes figured out. It's been a long haul, but there's tons left to do.
Here's an indication of how long I wanted a Charger. I had this engine 2 years before I ever found this car. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing running and driving, put a plate on it, and head to Indy and find Mr. Joe Barry. Yeah, so lots left to do. Let's go to work.
All right, so we dug into this car, and it's crazy. No one ever built them like this, I don't think. The bars and stuff that he used to make this car are way too thick. It's all super industrial, like 250 wall tubing. This car must weigh an extra 1,000 pounds, but I'll show you. He's got a perimeter frame, basically like a roll cage that goes all the way around the entire car. It's got Ford F-250 brakes, and he went in and had somebody weld in the F-250 spindle on this thing. So it does have giant bearings and stuff, 12-inch brakes. It should work. He got C-body bars from like a Fury or something, maybe a Fury cop car, welded it behind the B-body mount and sort of made it all work. He's got a Willys rear end in this thing.
Yeah, it's like a 48 to 53 Timken rear end out of a Willys truck.
Out of a Willys truck. It actually came with some super cool NASCAR 8-lug racing wheels that I don't think you could ever find again. They're gonna go on this car and it's gonna look awesome. And we're gonna make this thing finally see some action. If you cut out the inner fender of a Mopar, that's where all the structure and all the strength of this holding the whole front end up is. So I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna come in with a tube, weld it in here, come across, and tie it into the roll cage, and that will support the whole front end, and then I can mount the shocks on it.
There's absolutely no wiring in the car, so from taillights to headlights, ignition system, all that stuff, we've got to run wires throughout the car. We've got to mount the ignition box. Some of these things can't happen until we know where they need to go. Like until the seat's in, you really don't know where you want the switches to go, because once you're all buckled in, you got to be able to reach that stuff. So we're making educated guesses and making as much progress as we can.
This side's a little more complicated. There's the clutch master down there, and there's the brake master up here. I want to make sure that we can still get the reservoir cap off and fill that thing up easily.
So here's our dilemma, right? We hacked up the bottom of the car to put in our T56 trans, and we used a Silver Sport Transmissions kit to install it. Part of the kit is this nifty cross member that should go right there if your Charger is stock. Ours is not. Joe Barry took C-body torsion bars, which come from a longer car, right? Making all this much bigger than it used to be. And because of that, our Silver Sport Transmissions crossmember will not fit in here at all. We're gonna build a new one. We've gotta clear the exhaust, we've gotta stiffen the floor back up, we've gotta make all this better than it currently is.
I've got the new shock support bars in, and I've got all the plates made. I'm gonna put this thing on the ground so that it's level and under its own weight before I weld those in. But one thing we've been short on are these adjuster springs. We've gotten like 10 different sets ordered, and none of them were exactly right. I'm just sort of modifying the ends, and they're not perfect, but I'm gonna make these springs work.
Here's something for you guys at home. If you don't have a tube bender, don't let that stop you from making a tubular transmission mount. This is just some 2x4 rectangular tubing that you make a frame rail out of. Slash cut, 2 holes drilled through it, bolted to the isolator for the trans. Okay, it's done. Look at that. For Star Trek. To the transmission.
To the transmission and beyond. So we had this drive shaft made by a local dude, and hopefully it's the right length. Oh yeah, I think we're in business here. That's awesome. One less thing to worry about.
Now let it down. Done. Oh man, it's a good day. We got a lot of stuff built. We have radiator hoses now. We have a trans mount. We have a drive shaft. We got a whole bunch of parts in boxes we haven't even opened yet, and it looks like Tony's gonna finish the brakes.
The front drums fit fine, and I couldn't get the back ones on, and then thought about to myself, you know what? The front seemed loose and the backs were super tight, so I swapped them. Now they went right on. I just put the wheels on for the last time. Finn's got the exhaust up, and we can put this thing on the ground.
Coming down. Oh my God, this car is so low to the ground.
Super low.
That is badass.
Yeah, it's pretty
Dude, it's a
gnarly.
good stance. It's raked.
It looks great.
Either the front frame rails are bent down or it has a great rake.
Look at that. It's perfect.
Oh my God. This just got real.
It moves.
Now I can taste it.
Yeah.
Dude, this is badass, man.
It looks pretty square.
We're not making it on these tires. Look how much camber's in it.
On that one, not this one. This one's straight up and down.
Evil.
It's probably gonna drive great, because it looks awesome.
Right about now, I'm ripping out the old fuel cell and installing a new one, which is actually smaller, so none of the old mounting points work. Our fuel cell isn't flat on the bottom like his was. It's got a sump. It's like a drag race style deal. It's got a rear sump to angle the fuel backwards into the pickup area. But the problem with that is it hit the angle iron, so I cut the angle iron in half. Then I made this piece, which is notched. I'll butt that up against the 2 pieces of angle iron, weld it all the way around. That'll give room for the sump and the fittings to come through. Oh, look at that.
Boom!
Fits. It's starting to look like a race car.
It's getting there. So both bars, I'm just burning them in for good, and then that'll be it, except for just adding the shock mounts. The bars really made it, really spruced the place up.
What do we got left? Let's go over the list. What can we cross off?
Obviously the motor is in, the trans connected to the rear with the drive shaft. There's a bunch more wiring to do.
Let's make it run.
Wire it all up, we'll make it run, and then the next big hurdle will be stuff like,
Driving.
yeah, I like driving.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite.
Driving's good.
Let's do it.
You're pretty good at it.
Thanks, buddy. Am I Bo or Luke?
You're dark-haired, so that makes you Luke. And
Luke
Luke never drove.
Luke doesn't drive.
Luke never drove. And we are nearing the end. Right now, Tony's inside the car wiring up the dash. I am buttoning up a couple of things under the hood right now, including, remarkably, a puke tank for our cooling system. Moving on.
We went to the parts store, got some truck shocks that are like 22 inches fully extended, something like that. It's perfect length. And I'm gonna weld them in, and then this thing is totally done suspension-wise. Fire in the hole. Let's go out with it.
Let's go out. This is it. After 50 years, this car is finally gonna run. We have a brand new engine, brand new transmission, used tires. I don't even know how old those are, and that is not gonna stop us from pretending like we are Bo and Luke Duke going NASCAR racing.
That's right.
Boshears, I'll break in that new camshaft?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Here we go. Timing close or what?
Should be.
It's not even burbling.
Go ahead.
Give a shot?
Yeah.
How many marks are on that thing? The actual mark.
1 mark, and then the tab.
Goes how far does the tab go?
10 degrees.
We get it close.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Can you believe it? That thing has not made noise in 50 years. Right now, the guys are eyeballing the engine, checking cylinder head temperatures for every port.
It's stable now, and I don't want that camshaft to go flat, even though it seems like the cylinders aren't running exactly the same. They're different temperatures. Once we turn it off, play with the carburetor, make sure the timing's dialed, and hopefully we can actually put some load on this thing, finally drive this car.
Motor sounds insane. Still though, breaking in a flat tappet cam always scares me. So I'm gonna pull the oil filter out of the car, cut it open, look inside the pleats, look for metal. So I like to use a metal pan like this because it's light colored, and if you see anything in there, it'll be obvious. Boshears builds a good engine. There are no metal flakes in this filter. If that camshaft was going away, we'd see nothing but glitter in here.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about it.
I'm good at this.
Wait, check this out. How sweet that is. Look at that. Look at those lights. Have you seen this thing lit up?
No, I've never seen these taillights lit up. Dude, those are great. That is evil.
It looks awesome. It looks like a shark. It's so big and low. It's awesome. All right, dudes, that's it for tonight. Gonna leave in the morning. Time to officially make this a race car by putting stickers on it, because everybody knows that's what makes race cars fast.
This is from Procar. Classic set of reclining vinyl seats. Safety first.
The belt.
Let's put the belt in. We are 1 seat away from backing the Charger out of the garage and hitting the road. Once this mirror is on, we can leave.
I'm so ready. Actually, looks good.
We are off to Indiana. When's the last time this car ever did this?
Yeah.
Dude, the brakes aren't that bad.
No way.
Really not. Come on, baby.
What is that?
Drive shaft hitting the floor.
Yeah, maybe. How's temp and everything left?
Temp's good, oil's good. There's something turning loose. Pulls to the left. Really wants to go left.
I bet it does.
I'm gonna get on it a little bit and see if something hits the floor.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we need to go back to the house. Well, that was success. This car ran and drove all the way around my block and made 2 or 3 horrific noises that prompted us to come back to the garage here. Felt like the drive shaft was hitting something under the car, and then it sounded like something was falling off the front of the car, but overall, not bad. I think I know what part of the problem might be. When the pinion wraps, I think it's pushing the drive shaft into the floor of the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as you hit the gas, it gets pretty rocked.
That's what it is. I can see a mark on the drive shaft, and it looks like the floor's been smacked. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna jack the rear end up and take some of the load off of the bolts going through the leaf spring hangers. Tony's gonna knock the bolts out and move the bolt and the eyelet of the leaf spring down 1 hole in the hanger, which is gonna increase the distance between the frame rail and the axle, lifting the car up.
coming down. You raise it up a little. Oh, yeah.
I'm not even gonna look, it's fixed.
Yeah, for sure.
No, much better. This may be the fastest this car's ever gone. I love the quarter panels on this car, dude.
No, this car is sexy as hell.
Man, so far so good.
Yeah. Oh, we did it. We're driving a Charger.
We are. Oh, hell.
What's going on here?
Tires, maybe? Bent wheel?
The rear end is hopping up and down.
Rear end is loud.
Yeah, this rear end sucks. Might be a speed thing.
We're going 59.
I torqued the wheels. I never touched the rear end.
That's the pinion.
Still?
Yeah. We hit a bump and it went up and hit it.
You hit the gas, they roll right over.
Yeah, that's the ear of the yoke.
Yep. How the brakes doing?
Well, they pull to the right and to the left. And they stink.
They stink.
It's backwards day. We are not overheating. We have oil pressure. The thing seems to drive okay. And yet, here we are next to an auto parts store because although we lifted the car a little bit, not nearly enough. Every time we hit a bump, the pinion of the rear end and that yoke right there, U-joint, are smacking the bottom of the car. What we are gonna do is make the problem slightly more comfortable. These are rubber brakes. Let's go on the pedals, you know, so your feet don't slip off. But I figure if you stack enough of these together and tape them to the pinion of the rear end, every time it rotates up and hits the floor, it won't be that big of a deal. And if that doesn't work, then maybe we'll attempt at actually fixing the real problem. Well, all right. I'm sure that repair is gonna last at least 4 or 5 miles. That's better. So we're mobbing down the highway doing like 70 miles an hour. And all of a sudden we hit a bump, our brand new isolator falls out of the rear end. Suddenly the rear end's hitting the sheet metal again. That kind of sucks. We can deal with that. But then it starts pouring rain. And oddly enough, these 40 or 50-year-old Hoosier dirt track tires don't work too well in the rain. So I called my buddy Boshears, say, who do you know in Calhoun? He says, go see the boys at Sexton Automotive. They have a tire machine. So we're gonna put on a set of BFG radial TAs, like big fat 295 ones. We got them from TireRack.com, and hopefully we'll be back on the road shortly.
Well, see, you should have a bead so the tire don't just fall back off of it.
Right, that's just smooth.
It's just smooth. There's nothing there for the tire to catch on.
Wow, so that's why these had tubes in them. Let's recap what happened here. I bought a car because I fell in love with the wheels. I mean, yeah, it's a Charger, but this is a crappy Charger. I really like the fact that it had 8 lug wheels on it. And now we can't put new radial tires on these old wheels because these old wheels need tubes. Why can't you run a tube with a radial?
You can. They just don't recommend it.
Tubes reduce the flexibility of tubeless tires. This could shorten the life of the tire rather dramatically if you run it anywhere near its maximum load or speed rating. Oh, we don't have to worry about that. This car got death wobbles at 70 miles an hour. I think we're fine. I think we can make it to Indiana on tubes in our radials. Please don't ever do this at home. I don't know why, but I'm told it's a bad idea.
So these guys have a lift so we can really see what's going on. We are going to put in a pinion snubber, more or less. We're gonna mount it right to this reinforced floor pan right here, and hopefully it smashes into the snout of this rear end and stops the yoke from smashing into the floor.
It's version 2.0 of our suspension system.
We're just evolving our design. It's no big deal.
So I'm happy that we have tires now. I'm happy that the drive shaft's no longer hitting the floor.
Yeah, the dudes at Sexton's are awesome.
You need illegal tubes put in your radial tires, you know where to go.
Allegedly. Allegedly. All right, do it. Do it.
I just did it. Ha! Suck it, Bo Duke.
All right.
Oh, it drives better.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tires are good.
You just did a burnout, too.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
And the rear end didn't break yet.
How about that?
Woohoo!
All right.
Only 450 more miles to go.
That ain't bad.
We gotta find Joe Barry and have fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Friday night and we're cruising in this. Woo!
Was my turn behind the wheel, and I'm like getting a feel for it, and it's kind of swervy and it's kind of darty, but I got it dialed in, really feeling like a sense of accomplishment, and all of a sudden the front and the corner of the car just fell, and I could feel, I knew a tire was going away, and it started pulling it really hard to the left. That whole corner of the car starts dragging on the ground, but right now we're out of options. This thing's gonna hit a flatbed. We'll find somewhere to crash, and we will figure it out in the morning.
So earlier we told you that these, for bias ply tires, do not mix with those radial tires at all. But we were gonna do it anyway, and we did. And then we blew a tire. So now,
And it was scary. A little bit.
it was a little scary. It was.
scary.
And we also told you that these wheels don't have a bead around the inside of them to kind of hold the radial tires on there so that you can even mount them. And as it turns out, with enough air pressure, you can mount radial tires on these wheels without these in there. So we're gonna do that. And although this is not the right way to do things, this is roadkill, and well, we're gonna go find Joe Barry. In our car, not on a trailer. Or we're going tubing.
Yeah, that sounds dope, because it's hot.
Find a river, a 12-pack.
Do this.
The guys in the Charger are right behind us.
What up? How you doing?
Are they roadkill fans?
I guess they are now.
Wow, that's great. We're doing it. We're on the road again.
Finally, dude.
It's better, dude. It doesn't return. It still wants to, if you're going left, you're gonna keep going left.
Yeah, you gotta steer it.
But it's less twitchy now. I think we're already going faster than we ever have. 73.
I can smell oil when you're hammering on it, though.
Yeah, those breathers don't have baffles in them,
Something.
and the valve cover leaks. Dude, we're doing good. I feel like I've been beaten like a rented mule.
Yeah, I feel like I got run over by a dump truck, dude.
Almost there.
I mean, we're in Indy. We made it. We got here
We made
at
it.
2:45 in the morning. We're here, and it's time to meet this dude.
Yeah.
Oh, to the right here.
Oh, hey. That's the guy.
There he is.
Dude, he's not short. Why is this seat like
Because the
this?
seats were different. Hey, John, I'm Tony.
I'm Joe.
Nice to meet you.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing better now. When was the last time you saw this car?
Real close to 50 years.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Could you just tell me how you got your hands on this originally?
Had a friend that had a friend, and he bought it brand new and wrecked it. We put it all back together.
Did you even get to go around the block in it or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We lived out in the country, and I had it out, but
Okay, just never on a track.
never got it on a track.
Very cool. You want to see what we did to it?
Yeah.
We did a couple of upgrades.
Say the engine wasn't in it when you got it?
No, when I got it, the 4-speed was gone and the 383 was gone. Tony and I and a few of our friends got together and in 6 days put a new 383 in it, a new 6-speed trans.
It runs good. I mean, we've been driving this thing. We put 500 miles on it the last couple of days.
Yeah, yeah.
Never had it ready for NASCAR, but we got an invitation. I got a letter from NASCAR there.
Ontario Motor Speedway.
500 miles on a 2.5-mile oval.
Yeah, it's still there. December 7th, 1970.
Wow. So you were going to go try to make that race, you think?
No.
Oh, no, you weren't?
No,
Okay.
I didn't have money to finish that, let alone drag that thing to California.
This is so cool because now we know, what it did look like. You're like, that door is green, so I'm imagining you got a door out of the junkyard there to replace the old one that was smashed up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to ride in this thing?
Nah.
Come on. No, not even around the block? Do
Nah.
you want to drive it?
Nah. That is a death trap.
He is totally aware.
That's pretty much what they were like back then. They were death traps, all of them.
Yeah. Is it hard to see it after all these years, or?
Just a big broken dream at the time.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed seeing it. It's neat.
We enjoyed putting it back together, man. It was super fun.
This is my dream car. I always wanted one. I never wanted a show car because I like to drive them, The name on the door was how we tracked you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always put your name on your car. Like your mom did on your underwear when you were 3.
That's right.
All right, we're going to get out of your hair.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's been an honor to meet you.
Enjoyed it.
thank you
Enjoyed
so
meeting
much.
you guys.
We've met the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that built this Charger. I mean, we saw old photos of the car, letters from USAC saying he could go race NASCAR with this car. It's been an amazing time. It's been an amazing journey.
We're going to take this death trap out, and we're going to hit this local airport that we rented and see if it feels like a race car, because we're going to finally see some action in this thing.
All right, thanks, Joe. See ya.
Have a great one.
That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
We did it.
I can't believe he had a photo of the car. And did you see how nice it was?
It looked great. I think it was a little emotional.
He was, because there was a point in the conversation where I was like, oh God, what have I done?
All right, so this Charger's almost there. We resurrected this thing. We drove it across the country. We found Joe Barry, the original racer owner, and it's never seen any real action, right? Right. Well, let's do it. Oh, hello.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Hell yeah! We're going real fast.
71. That was awesome. Dude, it corners kind of good.
It does corner kind of good.
Still alive though.
That was fun and terrifying.
Nice work.
Jeez! I hear it knocking and I think it's coming in, dude.
Hopes and dreams are holding that axle on this car.
All right, I think we're done. This This rear end is about to tear to the floor.
Oh, we're on fire. Get out. Get out. We're on
Fire.
We're on fire. Get out. You want to spit on it? It's just oil. We'll be all right. Wow, that's a lot of oil. See, look at that.
It's out.
Nice work. Right
There
here.
we go.
Nice work. Oh, it's getting worse. This is the end. All right, yeah, we're done.
Yep.
It's a fitting on the radiator that we don't have a replacement for. It's
got a cap on it. Those rubber caps never last, dude.
yeah, well, not through that.
Oh my God, dude. This car rules, though. It is very fun to drive around turns. It will not stop. We almost went on the highway there.
Joe Barry's a genius. Did
Yeah,
you
I know.
see how well it cornered?
Yeah, pretty good.
I mean, the brakes are horrific, but beer?
Yeah, Beers. Flights home.
So in the end, a $2 fitting in the radiator burned us and we couldn't drive around the track anymore. But that's not the point. The best thing about this is that we took one man's broken dream and were able to piece together a dream of our own. I've always wanted my own version of the General Lee, and now I've got it. In a matter of days, we brought this Charger back to life and put it back on the road where it belongs. This thing is rough, it's a mess, and certainly has more kinks to work out, but it's unbelievably fun to romp on and looks awesome while doing so. And if that's not enough of a win, you're probably doing it all wrong.
Support companies that support Roadkill. Buy your speed parts at jegs.com.
Let's go find Joe Barry.
Drive your Charger.
Wow, that's
It doesn't turn much.
full lock. Gonna take out the garbage can.
Might clear it.
Nope. It's a big car.
This time on Roadkill, we take a 50-year-old car to the top of Pikes Peak, which is over there somewhere.
We just don't quite make it all the way back down.
Not really. If you remember, we were here at Andy Moss's collection of junk back in episode 55 when we built the Brohammer Cadillac.
Remember that car? Cadillac, cut the roof off of it, stuffed a 12-valve Cummins under the hood of that, and then jumped it.
I saw this 1967 Chevy Biscayne at that time, and it stuck in my brain. I've always wanted to go to the 14,000-foot peak of Pikes Peak, which is where they do that annual hill climb event that's been going on forever. So I had to acquire a car, which is right there. This thing's been sitting long enough that it's a good junkyard rescue. Let's pick that thing up, make it run, and see if we can get a 1967 50-year-old Chevrolet to the top of Pikes Peak. What is that stuff?
It's strong. Like,
wow, that's hardcore. Problem is, this place is like loaded with wasps, and they apparently like make nests and door jams. And
you picked the car that they're all going into.
I know it. So you have absolutely no understanding of this car, right?
Oh, no. Like
no
every
love?
roadkill, I go into it with negative info. I
Negative
don't even
info?
bother Wikipediaing what we're driving.
67 Chevy Biscayne, which is the same as an Impala, but it's the lowest possible trim line, and it's the sedan version. It's just a cool body style. They made 427 4-speeds in 68 and in 66, but not in 67. The thing is, though, this GM platform,
You love.
I love. It is just the ultimate highway cruiser. And it handles terribly and has really bad manual drum brakes, so it's perfect for what we're gonna do.
You've proven with the Crusher Impala that they are a lot of fun.
Except for this is a 283 with a power glide.
Still, awesome car.
Wow,
The jungle was trying to reclaim this. Look at that.
pretty bad.
The mice did not get to this part of the wire, so that means we can put an Optima in here and at least try to crank it.
Yeah. We need oil. What we're doing here is just going over the basic fluid check. Theoretically, it fires right up and runs and drives. I brought the fire.
All right.
Ooh, the interior's nice. Wow, it's hot in here. Is this in park-ish? Oh, wow. Okay, that was way too easy.
That's a good sign. I'll put some water in the radiator.
Yeah, this is far too easy. This is gonna bite us later.
It's fired up. It's made minimal noise. I'll fix it.
No.
It's gotta be flammable, right?
It's not picking up or the accelerator pump isn't working. Well, there's nothing wrong with the old fuel filter. You can breathe right through that thing, but I'm gonna put our new one on anyway. So that narrows down either the fuel pump's bad or we've got a hole in a fuel line somewhere or we don't have enough gas in the tank. I don't know. Now we've been cranking it and cranking it and cranking it and running it on starting fluid and pouring gas down the throat, and it's still not picking up fuel. But you'll see I came prepared. Before I came here, Andy kind of told me what the situation was with the car, and I ended up buying a bunch of replacement parts. New fuel pump going in. All right, ready to start it again?
Yeah.
Cross your fingers.
There we go. Fuel!
Yes!
It's alive and it's not noisy at all.
What a relief. Okay, giant car, no power steering, no brakes at all. Gotta drive the thing through a little narrow alleyway to get inside.
I'll be out here directing. Air traffic control. Oh boy. You're good.
Is that
You're
clear?
good. Plenty of room. Keep going. All right, straight. This way. You're good.
Well, we got it inside. Okay, I got it. This is our old list from when we did the Bro Hammer.
Man, that's cool.
And it's still here. This one is going to be the Biz Bomb. So, brakes,
plug wires,
plug wires,
tires.
Yep. We need to like vacuum it out, right?
This, oh dude, that's all turds.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, not at all.
Where do you want to begin? Food?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down with food.
I like dinner.
Do you want to just call it for the day and vacation and come back tomorrow?
No.
Well, it's Tuesday break day. I think we're gonna pull all the drums off this thing and just see what we've got to deal with. And then what? Spark plug wires, vacuum it out, hit the road.
It's day 2. Things are going good. Car is already up on jack stands. We're gonna take the wheels off. We're gonna look at the brakes. We're probably gonna find lots wrong. Ignore most of it. Just bleed them and hit the road because we're thirsting for adventure.
Wow, this wheel bearing's bone dry.
Well, then it's a good thing we're doing all this preventative maintenance.
When I opened this, I wanted to check to see if the wheel bearing was leaking, and it was completely dry down here. But then I peeled back this rubber end, and puke, it started leaking fluid out. The piston in there is leaking brake fluid, so I'll have to fix it.
This one won't come off, so it's probably okay. So I can't seem to get my drum off the passenger side of the car. This one, that slot doesn't exist, so you can't put the screwdriver in there. This feels very roadkill.
Okay, got my wheel cylinder out and my brake hose. This is a because roadkill. The brass washer, which is the thing that seals this to the cylinder, came in the box maimed. Completely broken all the way through. I'm going to attempt to get it out of the old one, which could be a trick. Oh, nice. There we go. Boom. 50-year-old washer saves the day.
Yay! I never work on drum brakes. In fact, these really weren't in my high school parking lot. Drum brakes shouldn't even be in my vocabulary. So if I don't take a picture, I'm gonna forget where everything goes. Got the drum off, got the wheel cylinder out. Problem is, when I did all of that, I broke the brake line that goes from the wheel cylinder to the frame. It was gonna break, probably going up Pikes Peak, so it's better that I broke it here. Yeah. So that's no good. We're gonna take that wheel cylinder out, maybe put some fluid in the rear end, be on our way after we fix that brake line I broke earlier.
Boom. That's great. Mine's good, but I guess I might as well replace it.
There are ladybugs everywhere. Look at all the luck crawling up right now.
Man, that's classy.
And notice how I went under the linkage. We've never done this.
We've done fuel line over the roof. I don't recall brake line over the engine before. We broke that brake line on the other side of the car, and so Finnegan went and got a really, really long line. And instead of trying to bend it around the front crossmember and everything, we're just going right up and over the engine. And all new wheel cylinders. We didn't do the master, but it pumps up, so I think we're good. Ready to bleed?
Yes.
These cars are great. They're so comfy.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding.
Oh yeah, I heard air come right out of it.
Yep, I felt air come right out of it.
Hey, that's a new tire.
We got new tires. Brakes are bled. We finally get to put tires on and put this thing on the ground. You know what's super cool is that Andy was able to mount and balance these things right here in his own shop. I got Cooper Cobra GTs, which Tire Rack now sells, and two 45-60s in the front, two 75-60s in the rear. Let's find out if I screwed it up or if they fit.
Another nice thing about coming to this place was we had a bent wheel on the car. He swapped it out for us. So now we have 4 round ones.
That feels like a victory.
Oh, this thing's gonna ride good. Look at that. This is the kind of action you want. That's what you want right there.
Brakes done, plug wires done, tires done. All we have is interior detailing. We're good to go. Ooh, brakes that break.
You're doing great.
I'm really not gonna hit it.
It's a large car. It's hard to tell, I know. No bees, no hornets. I don't smell anything unusual.
No, so far so good. First time on the road for 5 years or so. Not bad.
That's a nice steering wheel.
It's pretty good.
Low gear. High gear.
Perfect. We're set.
We could go anywhere we want right now.
See the USA in your Chevrolet.
We have 2 speeds, 4 tires. I assure you, Freiberger, those brakes work.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, they're not going to leak.
Is it proven?
Oh yeah. Does it stop?
Oh, that's a good point. Ready?
Yeah, hit it. Look at us. Look
Not
at
bad.
what we made.
It died. We're out of gas.
Oh, let's get gas.
Yeah, we're gonna. It drives great. It handles terrible. So let's go up Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
I'm legitimately concerned that I'm gonna have altitude sickness.
I'm excited to find out what that feels like.
Okay, now it's getting hot. Naturally. Now it's 200.
I'm okay with 200.
Well, we made it like 3 miles down the road, filled it up with gas, and now's the time for that famous expression, you think you hate it now, but wait till you drive it.
I get to drive?
You're up. We're going to racetrack. I figured you'd want to.
Are you giving it to me now because it's overheating?
Yeah. We're off.
Decent turn in. Okay, I like it. I like it.
It handles like a bowling ball on a waterbed.
Wants to push a little bit here. She could stand to be lighter and stiffer and, you know.
Better.
Yeah, better. Things we can't really take care of right now, but
Less Biscayne.
a lot less Biscayne.
Now it's 200. I think it's probably low on water.
Imagine that, we're overheating.
The thing is, this thing runs cool just sitting there for half an hour, but as soon as you go 55 miles an hour, it runs at 200, then 210, then 220. So it's just an airflow issue. This fan clutch is garbage.
Which we ordered for tomorrow. So
I think that helps.
it's already better.
We could get rid of the air conditioning condenser.
Yeah.
Win.
I think it's better.
Done. It's gotta be.
I don't think it's fixed,
Can't be worse.
but I think it's better. It's certainly lighter. Practically a race car now. Is that it? Is that really? That's all?
Go, go, go.
Come on. I have to merge with traffic, car. Come on. Ah, we live. I recognize this place.
Oh yeah, right. The road should be right there.
Do you have any idea what the name of this place is?
It's an out-of-business road race track. That's all I know. And it's cool with bridge.
Oh, hey, look at this.
There, you're on it.
This is the track, dude. We are on the racing surface.
Yep. Boom! Check this out. The overheating is not fixed, but this is how much we care because we found this.
What an awesome day.
This is an abandoned road race track in the middle of nowhere, Colorado.
Without a no trespassing sign. I mean, it's implied they just dumped dirt along the middle of the start finish area.
But there's no sign anywhere.
There was no sign saying, do not drive your overheating car here.
The sign to me said, drive through here where there's no dirt.
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna make a lap. It's gonna be good. I forgot you don't care about this car at all. I should have had that in my mind. I think this is right.
Yep.
Yep.
That's free.
It had oil pressure around the corner. That makes me happy.
All right, there's a left-hand turn somewhere over
Somewhere
here.
in here.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. We're doing great.
Still alive.
Whoa, you lost the track.
Are you
Down
sure?
there.
It's really hard to tell.
Wait, big right. You're over there. Oh, you actually slid it around.
Yeah.
I guess the plants are a little bit loose.
Oh, hello.
Down here.
Oh, yeah, down here.
I feel you can handle the straightaway.
I can see now.
Oh, that was a bad
That
one.
was a really big one.
And stop.
We made it.
Ah.
Yes, we live. Oh, wow, you should look at the radiator now.
Oh, that is not better.
It looks like Christmas in there.
That's ungood. We can fix that. This is awesome. This is not helping the overheating situation.
No,
Look at this. This is what we get for beating on our brand new car. It won't run now. Maybe it's because, what is all this stuff?
No, that's the AC stuff.
Is it?
That was already off.
Okay. Our problem now is we had a bunch of fun, but we've been punished because now the car won't run.
What's the fuel filter look like?
So pretty much I think we're gonna be stuck here again until tomorrow because the fuel filter is dead empty.
Wow, we ran out of gas.
Yeah. This time you'll have to walk for gas. There's one thing that you should learn from Roadkill, I think. It's that if you pick up an old car, the Achilles heel is the cooling system.
Always.
Every single time. But remember when we solved it in the Dragwar episode with a car wash?
Yes.
We're gonna do it again.
Yes, right now.
The thing we're worried about is that there was a bunch of dirt and obviously leaves packed into the fins of the radiator, and we think it was getting no airflow. Either that or it's completely plugged inside, one or the other.
This is what I was born to do.
As soon as he's done, he's gonna squirt me, so I'm walking over here.
Now I'm just detailing.
Can't turn it off. You know what that means. You know what I gotta do, right? I wouldn't. That's just me. I wouldn't do that. Do we just drive straight to Pikes Peak and halfway up the mountain when we're delirious, that's when we change the fan clutch?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm delirious now.
All right. I'm in.
It'll only get worse at 14,000 feet.
degrees.
Staying super cold so far.
Yeah. Almost as if we know what we were doing.
Oh yeah. Master level.
Problem solving. Not just parts changing.
All right, here comes the true scientific test.
That's right.
Of cooling.
With Mike behind the wheel, does it overheat on the freeway?
That was troubleshooting, right?
Yeah, look at us. The engine's surging a little bit.
That vacuum leak might be affecting it. You have hard throttle, leaning it out, which will be good for Pikes Peak. But there's less air at the top, so it gets richer and richer as you go. So if there's a vacuum leak, that's more air in the motor.
Right.
It's perfectly tuned for altitude. Car wash time again.
Yeah, it's running poorly.
Yeah, you're right. And in addition to still overheating, although we made it better, it overheats more slowly.
Yes.
It runs like doo-doo. It's got a big vacuum leak, which is why it keeps dying at every signal. And that's also telling us that it's dead lean, which would make an engine hot and surge.
Yes, we're going to try to fix our vacuum leak because I think that is going to be the key to our success.
Trying to cool off the parts we're going to be touching. So look, if I spin the fan up like this and then stop, it just keeps spinning. That's bad. So the fan clutch is a device that's on there that's supposed to have a thermostatic control on it, or sometimes they're centrifugal, and it's got a fluid coupling in it and a little clutch so that when you're driving on the highway and it's running cool because the air coming through it, it's supposed to disengage the clutch. But I think it's disengaged always right now. It's an easy fix, and we already bought the clutch. You know, we could have fixed all these problems all at the same time, but then we wouldn't be on the road having fun. We'd still be back at that junkyard. Got it. There we go. See, there's the little temperature coil. It's all clogged up with junk. You have to be careful with fan clutches. You can buy them that spin the wrong direction. We're having to rob bolts off the car because our old fan clutch had studs in it to hold the fan on, and the new one has just bolt holes. So I'm thieving 5/16 course bolts off the car in order to hold the fan on.
This is going to solve a number of problems.
So the deal with this vacuum leak is when the engine's running, there's a vacuum in the intake manifold, negative pressure. And if you've got an open hole in the intake manifold so that that's leaking, the engine just doesn't like to run right. It especially stalls at idle. And I just found a real big vacuum leak in this line right here. What I'm gonna do is make a plug out of this hose by cutting off the bad end, putting a spark plug in this end, and then hose clamping it back on. Look at that. This is an official GM hose. So rumor has it, this car has 59,000 original miles on it, and it's so trashed because it sat out in the field forever. And there's some indicators that could be true. GM hose, original windshield wipers, and now you just put a spark plug in there, and that becomes an awesome vacuum plug. We're gonna be good.
Let's go. We got a mountain to climb.
I think we just turned a corner.
Oh, dude.
Smooth sailing.
We're going right up a mountain now.
Yeah. Nice work. That was the tweak.
Nice work.
Less than 160 degrees right now, but this is not the true challenge. Got to get on the highway. It's not fixed, the hood's coming off.
Yeah. Brakes work.
Well, it still overheats bad. Like 235 degrees on the highway, which probably means the radiator's plugged. Which means, old school Roadkill fans, we're about to go to the classic. Yep, hood on the roof.
This is gonna work.
But wait, I was prepared for this. Check this out. This is gonna be high fashion. I don't want to dent the roof with the hood, so we got pads. Did you want to go floral or striped?
It's appropriate that you've got stuff that would come from grandma's furniture to protect grandma's car.
So grandma's more floral, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Proven to work, I think. If it doesn't, I'm calling it a bad gauge. Hood's not moving, straps aren't fluttering. Home free. Again.
We're holding steady at 180. Maybe the gauge is off by like 20 degrees.
Yep. Finally, this is it. We're going to the top of Pikes Peak, 14,100 plus elevation. So here's what makes this relevant. This is the scene of the Pikes Peak hill climb that's been going on since 1916. Guys race this windy road all the way to the top. And when I was the editor of Hot Rod Magazine, I used to pore over the old images in our archives of guys running up there in like giant 50s sedans and sprint cars and muscle cars. And, you know, full-size stuff, like there was one guy with an Olds Toronado, so big things like this car. And there was one image that always stuck in my mind of this early Plymouth B-body just teetering over the edge. And that's where the peril comes in. And so we've got cliffs, we've got turns, we've got junky old car, and then of course there's altitude sickness.
We're gonna make it.
That's where we're going, look at that. Up to the top.
There's still snow patches up there, and it's
Little bit.
June. Or we now have our cans of oxygen. I want to try this just to see if it does anything. What if it's a scam?
It could be.
Let's find out.
How's it feel?
Like air, I guess. When the race began, this was all dirt, correct?
A guy made this highway wide. It used to be like a carriage road,
Okay.
and he made it into a double wide dirt road. And to promote that, he started the race.
We're doing what no men in a 67 Biscayne have ever done before,
It's the first time it's been done in a 50-year-old 67 Biscayne.
with no hood.
No hood.
This is steep. Are we overheating? Nope, we're good. All right, we're good. Oh, I was worried they weren't going to let us in, you know.
Hi.
Make it all right?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I love this car.
We do too.
You got that secure?
Yes, ma'am.
It is very.
Okay. Now, actually, shuttles are running today out of mile 16.
Oh, you can't drive all the way to the top?
No.
There's parking issues up there.
Okay.
Thanks.
Here we go.
And we're off.
Oh, I feel my ears.
Already?
I laugh in the place of altitude.
So I'll drive to the end of the tree line and you can take it from the tree line up.
I don't know what that means.
Well, at some altitude, trees don't grow anymore. And so that's where the tree line is. Oh, wow, this is pretty great.
We're almost even with the clouds. Look at that.
They call this the climb to the clouds.
Oh, really?
This is America's mountain, and the race is the climb to the clouds.
Oh. Hey, look, a lake.
Look, lake.
That's cool looking.
Yeah. Roadkill fan.
Roadkill fan. How did he know?
That was cool. We lived to 11,440 feet.
And look, there's the tree line right there.
Honestly, the whole thing's just awesome. This is pretty cool.
You want to drive or ride?
You should drive.
All right.
Yeah. Car's nice and cool.
Here we go.
I have a feeling going back down might be more sketchy than going up.
Yeah, I'm also getting some good blow by up here.
Yeah.
I'm going to be well oiled by the time we're done here.
Look off to your left.
Here, up here.
Now imagine going 90 miles an hour around this corner.
Not in this turd.
Wow, this is why they call it Race to the Clouds. Look at that.
This is amazing. Feels like we're just gonna drive straight up.
Yep.
To the moon.
Man, I just can't imagine it in dirt.
Or at speed. Like, look at this turn right here. How many guys have just run right into this wall?
Better that than over that edge. Wow.
How bad is it down there if they go
Oh, it's
off?
death.
Why am I laughing?
It is certain death.
Oh, this is incredible. Look at that. There's the sky.
Yep, that's it.
There's the top right there.
Oh, yeah. 12,780 feet. This is where they stop us. Ah. Unbelievable.
What if we just go ask nicely?
Here's the sitch. We're at Devil's Playground, 12,780 feet, and we got the big downer. They were like, stop here. Today is June 7th. On June 1st, they stopped allowing cars to go all the way to the top, and they're shuttling people from here. But we're special.
Apparently, because they're going to let us drive this hunk of crap all the way to the top.
Can you believe it? We totally just sweet-talked the guy, and they're going to let us drive all the way to the summit, which is great, because Mike and I were literally like, oh.
I want the full experience.
I do
man.
too.
I want blood out of the nose.
We need to do it before they change their minds.
Yes.
No, I'm totally stoked now.
Thank you. Here we go.
Oh, this is great. This is a downhill, slightly off-camber left with a death cliff.
And no guardrail.
How do they do it?
Yeah, because this is the fast part of the track,
Right.
Like it's
Lots of straight to go really fast.
13,000
feet.
I feel fine.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe I'm delirious. There it is. There's people standing there.
Yep,
Finish line, look.
that's it. This is the peak.
We made it.
Conquered Pikes Peak in a
Junk
junkyard
car.
50-year-old car. This is awesome. Did it! And now it died. Made it! 14,115 feet.
I feel like such a man now.
This thing is like an allegory for roadkill. You know why?
I don't know what that means.
It's all downhill from here.
Oh, all right.
That's it.
Then yes, it's what you said.
Yeah.
It is. Do you feel dizzy at all?
No,
Neither do I.
I know. What's wrong with us?
Oh, look. Beaver, groundhog, what is
marmot.
it? What's a marmot?
That.
Giant.
That's a marmot.
What does it do?
Walks around.
All right.
This is rad.
This is one of the coolest places we've ever been.
I know, and I don't even feel like I'm at 14,000 feet.
Nah, I feel great. We need to double that.
We have to go 28,000. We need to do a roadkill plane.
Yeah. Plane kill. That's what we need to do next.
The panorama shot is pretty incredible. You know, this ends up being a pretty mellow roadkill overall. That Biscayne fired right up at the junkyard, a whole lot easier than I expected. It had that overheating problem and stuff, but really no big deal. It ended up being the vacation that I was hoping for because we made it all the way here to the top of Pikes Peak. And it's not like we raced the Pikes Peak hill climb, but man, this is victory nonetheless. This is awesome. This is why you need to get out and see America. And do it in old clapped out garbage. This has been pretty rad. Snow, climbing hills, drum brakes,
Varmints.
lightning, varmints.
I've been on the brakes for almost a mile now.
Yeah, everything could go wrong. Well, you knew roadkill could not end with victory.
Oh, it never does.
There was such glory up at the top of the hill, and it turns out getting down is the hard part when you've got 50-year-old drum brakes.
We had a lot of wins, though. I mean, when you really think about it, like, we got this thing out of the junkyard. We made the magic mountain of brake lines over the motor.
Yeah.
Which is still working.
It does. And we raced on an abandoned racetrack. But now, on the way down, the problem is with the Power Glide transmission, there is no compression braking. So you got to drag the brakes the whole time, and it's like boiling the fluid and killing the pads, and we were probably done.
14,115 feet. That was our peak. We should have just quit while we were ahead.
I told you, it's all downhill from here.
Nobody said we had to get back down. You just said, let's go to the top.
All I said.
I feel good.
Man, that was good old-fashioned roadkill right there. We pulled a 50-year-old car out of the junkyard and road tripped it with minor difficulty all the way to the top of Pikes Peak. right up to the point where we tried to come down from Pikes Peak. Those ancient four-wheel drum brakes just smoked, and we ended up having the thing flatbedded off the mountain. And you know where it went? Right back to Andy's junkyard in Erie, Colorado, where, I might add, he has a whole bunch of other cars that I'd really like to have. And now that we've got some credit, having left him both the Brohammer and the Biscayne, I'm thinking I've got my choice of cars out of that place. And if we go there again and pick another car and make an even bigger and badder road trip out of it, you will guaranteed see that on a future episode of Roadkill.
Support companies that support Roadkill. Buy your speed parts at jegs.com.
It's like you can't shake up the oxygen, you can't feel the oxygen, you can't hear the oxygen.
I believe that's a scam. Maybe if you go through the side of the head through your ear.
I summoned you, please come to me. Don't bury thoughts that you really want. I fill you up, drink from my cup. Within my life's what you really want. Come, lay me down, 'cause you know this, 'cause you know this sound. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, just call my name, I'm yours to take. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, I'm wide awake, I crave your taste all night long, till morning comes, I'm getting what is mine, you gon' get your son, oh, in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, oh. These burning flames, these crashing waves wash over me like a hurricane. I captivate, you're hypnotized, feel powerful, but it's me again. Come, let me down, 'cause I know this, 'cause I know this sound. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, just call my name, I'm yours to take. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, I'm wide awake, I crave your taste all night long, till morning comes, I'm getting what is mine, you gon' get your son, oh, in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, oh.
This time on Roadkill, automotive cliff diving. Oh! This is the most useless episode of Roadkill ever, and you will love it. Roadkill is back in Alaska. This is gonna be really cool. A couple years ago, I saw these videos of the 4th of July celebration that they have in Glacier View, Alaska. And because it's light for like 20 hours a day up here, they can't do fireworks. And so they have a party and throw cars off a cliff. Why? Because Roadkill. Alaskan vacation, boys. Fun. Yeah. It's gonna be great. I had to go see this in person, so I talked all my buddies into coming with me. Yeah, I only have 2 friends, Finnegan and Dulcich, and the entire crew, and we're gonna sweeten the deal with 2 cars of our own. These old Oldsmobiles are worthless. I usually feel bad about wrecking old cars, but honestly, these 2 Oldsmobiles are garbage. I really wouldn't get too torn up about it because this is gonna be fun. This one is gonna be Thelma. That one over there is Louise. And we're gonna have some fun today just thrashing them around. And then tomorrow, send it.
Which car inherently has the willpower to want to go back up the mountain for a second shot?
Probably the one that doesn't say Roadkill on the side real big.
That's the real challenge here.
Let's race.
All right, see you at the top, Finnegan. I'll wait till Finnegan draws first blood. How's your car running?
You scuffed my vehicle!
No, I didn't.
Mine doesn't want to move.
Oh, no. Where's Finnegan?
Hey, where'd you learn to drive? Oops. Hey, don't worry, it's insured.
I don't know if I should drive in front of him anymore.
Ooh, dirt track.
You notice he didn't go all the way in there, right?
That's because it's a slush pit. So what are the rules?
No rules. No rules.
Okay, first car to stuck loses, right?
All right. All right. Let's go.
This is gonna be awesome.
This should be fear and loathing, but you know what? This Regency is going to prove itself the superior machine. I've got this course figured out, and I think Finnegan's seriously going to be in trouble here. I got Freiberger navigating, so.
This is going to be nothing more than stupid fun, and I predict that one of these cars is going to get stuck fast.
Definitely pushing them into the mud. Yes, because if I don't, they're gonna do that to me. It's kill or be killed here on Roadkill.
Oh man, we gotta go right in with no momentum.
I know. Oh, this is cake.
Oh, you got this. Oh, we're gonna get so muddy. Whoa! You gotta be really careful not to roll it off the edge.
Oh, there's no way that can happen. Where's Finnegan?
He's gonna come in behind us.
This is gonna be awesome.
All right, well, he's coming up on us now.
Here we go! Oh, you got this. Oh, sliding.
Oh, this thing handles pretty nice.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. Oh, that hurt.
That's bad. I'm just learning the course still.
I can tell.
I don't know where Finnegan is.
Oh, he's behind.
This is the key part of the track right here. This is key.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got flooded with mud. I feel like Finnegan's right on my tail.
Oh, he is right on your tail.
Not for long.
Okay, yeah, he skipped the jump completely.
He did?
He did.
I need a shortcut. Oh, no. You cheated.
Oh, he's smoking us. Hit him.
Oh, he almost slipped it. He almost slipped it.
He Almost did him. Just make sure he's okay. You okay? That was good.
I think I broke my spleen.
We thought you were going over.
That was a close one. That was insane. Look at my face, dude.
By the way, you're a cheating SOB.
Maybe just a little bit.
This is freedom. Oh man, that was awesome. We were making laps and everything until Finnegan jagged the course and got in front of us, and then we were getting dusted out so bad we couldn't see him until next thing we know he's sliding up and over this berm, and I thought he probably flipped the thing, so we stopped to save him like the gentleman racers that we are. But that doesn't stop me from gloating. We won.
I lost the race. Tried to roll my car unsuccessfully, got it stuck here on an embankment. Now it's very flooded and doesn't want to run, so I'm about to get towed out by the monster truck.
Here he goes. It's just way too flooded, and the starter's so hot. Victory.
That was great.
Hopefully this turd runs.
It's just got to get from here to the edge of eternity right there.
Oh wow, quadrajet. Boom. Oh, you can see how flooded it was. It's all wet. Wow. It's on fire.
Do we have a jump box? That would help.
Jump box. There you go. Wow. Maybe it does have something like spun rod bearing or something that's keeping it from wanting to turn.
We could push it with Louise.
Over there?
Mm-hmm. When it was spinning fast enough and you hit it with the spray,
it
lit off. It's not a spark thing. That battery's dead. The jump box isn't enough because maybe it's seizing up while we're doing this.
It might be. So push it over, pressure wash it, try again.
Sure. Hi, Steve.
Nice meeting you here.
Be gentle.
This is working out good.
I don't have any brakes.
Roadkill.
Look at that. Beautiful. Steve, get over here. Let me do your laundry. Let me get your pants. Oh, that's just mean. That's just mean.
Stop it! Oh, come on, Finnegan, stop it!
Oh, man.
I can't hear you.
Try to get in line at the car wash, and that's what you get.
Man, look, here I am, just killing it.
Okay, enough of this foolishness. We're gonna get down to the business of what we actually came here to do. Throwing cars off this cliff. This is an event that's been going on here at Glacier View, Alaska for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. And I've seen it on YouTube, and they normally throw cars off over there. But the new element is this ramp designed for the corkscrew action. Let me show you how this is gonna work. There's a little bit of science to it. You would hope that this was just gonna be a full-on ghost ride. And it kind of is. Obviously, there's nobody in the car. But the key is this rail right here. This is also new this year. So this is your basic railroad track. It's got spikes driven 18 inches into the ground right here. And there's going to be a guide that is going to get welded to the front of the car that will keep it on this rail on track. And then, brick on the throttle, wide open. Someone reaches in, drops it into gear, and zing! And by the way, look how long the rail is. We're gonna get some speed. Look how fast Steve is going right now. Now we're ready for the science of throwing junk off the cliff. We've got our, what's it called, USIC?
Don't say hours, because
let's be clear here.
We didn't engineer that.
We didn't engineer it or design it, which means it should have a chance of working, except...
It's welded to the lower control arm?
Well, it's not, okay, first off, it's not centered.
Yeah.
And this is not connected to the chassis. And the whole goal for this is to keep the car going straight, right? Well, guess where it's welded? It's welded to the ball joint on the controller.
How do you weld to a ball joint?
You get things really hot. It's cast, you know? And so, in theory, if it does this or this, it's gonna push the wheels and turn the car.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I want to see this.
I want to see it in action.
But the other thing is, I guess the local knowledge says you want to load a bunch of weight in the back so that it doesn't nosedive off the cliff. You want more of that level, you know, Dukes kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one's welded shut, so.
So I'm backing up.
This is where I stand back too.
Yeah. Yeah. Forever and power tools.
Hacking. So we're gonna load a bunch of dirt in here and add weight.
I've never driven heavy equipment, but I feel like it's probably just like a forklift, right?
Exactly the same.
Finnegan's gonna use the excavator to fill this with dirt.
I just get in there.
You just get in there and drive?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. There's nobody here.
He's never done this before. He's just gonna do it. Stand back. And he's afraid of me with a cutoff wheel.
I'm standing you back.
I've never driven one of these. Bad things may happen. Okay, let's go right.
Oh, wow. Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow. All right, you're good. You need to go that way. There you go. There you go.
Keep her coming.
Okay, smash.
Whoa. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, time to open the trunk.
Open the trunk. Whoa.
Oh, I think it needs to come a little deeper.
There you go.
Oh, wow, nice work.
That's
Time to open the other trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
Oh.
Oh, look at that technique.
Oh, technique.
This is spreading it.
All right. Nice work.
I'm pretty impressed.
That was incredible.
I think he's got the job.
Yeah.
That's fun. I can see why people want to do that every day.
Just when you think this is a senseless episode, Finnegan learns to drive an excavator. That was awesome. Here it is, the big 4th of July celebration in Glacier View, Alaska. This thing is like a massive party. Arnie, the guy who runs the place, like, just makes it happen. Check it out, we got airplanes coming through, we got food, we got face painting, there's kids everywhere. Today's the F day. It's about family, faith, food, fun, and freedom. But no fireworks, because it's light here almost 24 hours a day, and that's why they started doing this celebration, throwing cars off that cliff instead of the traditional fireworks.
4th of July. We celebrate by launching cars off the cliff here. About a 300-foot drop, and the goal is to do it twice.
This is gonna go one of two ways. Either these cars are gonna go off that cliff, come all the way down here, splat, and be completely totaled, or it gets halfway down, gets stuck in the trees. We have to become axemen to get them down, or we just sit here and bask in the glow of freedom and America.
That car hit a moose. That's what happened there. So the next thing that we have to do before we can get to the actual carnage is do the parade of all of the cars that are gonna be flying later today, if we can get our junk running.
Somehow this is totally American. Man. Woo. No!
Finnegan's dead right now.
I need a jump.
Go neutral.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
We're now officially a train.
We're locked together.
Oh, good, because I don't have a lot of brake. I never thought I'd be in Alaska getting pushed up a hill by another car.
Finnegan, I can't steer and we're hooked together.
Oh, you're doing great. Oh, I see the horse, dude.
That's a big crowd. They're thinking there's like 1,000 people here to watch this happen. I'm unreasonably anxious right now. Or maybe perfectly reasonably.
It's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna run if it goes side. Oh,
Oh,
there
here it comes.
That's a train rail.
First one down. Whoa. Oh, it's hauling. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That was perfect.
That was so awesome.
That cleared the entire embankment.
Yeah, way down there.
Wow.
This is so stupid and so good all at the same time. Did you see the launch?
That was. I thought the pole was gonna dig in and it was gonna
I
pogo.
did too. Man.
Okay, let's see this again.
Yeah. They're gonna throw 6 or 7 cars today.
That thing was perfect. Just launched over like an out-of-control locomotive and careened down the bank. Doesn't get any better than that. That was awesome.
You have a rail system to guide the car off here. And we're gonna launch a car from over here with no rail system at all, which means it could very easily just turn left and come right at us. So I'm gonna be in my steel second base stance, ready to go. This is dangerous.
Yes.
And exciting. Oh my God, there it goes. Oh, I got second gear. Oh my God. That's incredible. Oh my God,
It is totaled. There is nothing left of that thing.
dude, it was incredible. It is destroyed. We may be screwed. The only way to know is to go down there and watch our cars go down there.
Yeah, no, we gotta go downstairs.
Okay, later. That was awesome. Oh my God!
Wow. Oh! Still running! Oh! Yeah! Still running!
Yeah.
Is it gonna throw a rod? Oh, he's gonna go shut it off. He's gonna flip it over and it's gonna take off.
He's gonna drive it away.
Oh! They're gonna roll 2 cars at the same time trying to go for a midair collision.
No matter how that ends, it's going to be amazing.
Yes, it will.
Trajectory, acceleration, and luck.
A lot of luck.
Here they come. That was incredible.
That was so violent! Yeah!
Boom!
Oh my God!
The Jeep Cherokee cleared the whole hill and just pancaked. Wow. Wow. That was awesome. That was amazing. Wow. Whoa. Did you hear that? All the tires blew.
I don't know that we're gonna make a car run after this. I don't care anymore, because that was awesome.
We might have bitten off more than we could chew. That was amazing.
Dude, when it landed, I felt it over here. Like, it was incredible.
It was.
America!
Came way off the line.
Louise is up next, which is 50% of our hope to drive out of here and back up to the hill. Which way is Louise coming?
On the rail.
Louise is going on the rail. So what I'm praying for is it shorts the landing and just kind of cruises down the hill and maybe runs into that Jeep.
Just sort of rolls over the edge.
Scratches the bumper, you know?
Drives down.
Yeah.
You think it'll be perfectly intact. That's the hope here.
That's what I'm hoping for. Please land soft, please.
Oh, it died.
That figures.
How could that happen?
Oh, the car sucks.
It's just such a finely tuned machine.
I think it'll run again. Okay, that was our first car. It was on the rail. It went off the corkscrew jump. The dirt in the trunk worked. Did you see the poise of that thing? It was flawless. And then it did the half gainer and rolled all the way down the hill. I don't think there's any chance we're making that thing drive again. All hopes are dashed. This is awesome.
That was just a thing of beauty. The sword, the Finnegan dirt, the excavator work, it all came together in a blaze of barrel-rolling glory. I love that thing, but it's a gonzo goner.
It's the end of the day. We got one car left, and it's Thelma. And the thing is, that's our only last hope. We've seen cars pancake. We've seen them barrel roll. We've seen them just absolutely explode the tires. You think this one's going to survive? Sure. The only one that didn't make it all the way down because Roadkill.
It looks remarkably intact.
It kind of does, dude.
Man, maybe that one will run.
Oh, I think it'll run, but I don't think it'll move.
It's got a little twist to it.
Yeah.
But other than that,
let's go look.
Jesus. Oh, dude, look how high in the air the trunk is.
That is destroyed.
The wheel's on the ground and the trunk is 5 feet in the air.
Maybe it's not that bad.
This is the one with the good engine.
Uh-huh.
It might look worse than it is.
Wow. This is
Oh no, up
amazing.
front it's pretty messed up.
Our plan had been to like try and make a car run and drive out of here, but as soon as we saw this happen, we were thinking that might not go down.
Oh my God, dude. Oh. Wow. Inertia.
Wow! The engine is completely like torn out of it.
Look at that. The passenger compartment's completely intact. You would have been able to survive that.
I don't think so.
You may not have a broken neck, but yeah, you'd still be in the seat at least.
The frame is bent in half right in the middle. Remember how we saw it bend in half and then like rebound? Look at that. It is totally maimed. I want to see if it's gonna run.
Oh yeah, jump in there and crank it.
Oh, the battery's gone. Completely gone. So Louise is retired. How about Thelma? At this point, all of the cars have been dragged off the hill except for ours. And our hopes of actually driving one of these out of here is, I think, getting real slim. We've given up on Louise, and now we got to go check out Thelma.
I keep
Oh,
sliding
wow.
backwards.
The front suspension is completely destroyed.
No.
While this appears good, it is not.
The cross member and the drag link are pushed into the oil pan, and the oil pan is caved in.
Oh, the whole floor is completely buckled by the tire.
But the ratchet strap battery hold down survived.
Yeah.
Proof of roadkill engineering. I thought we were going to be able to make this happen, but I don't know.
Maybe we can push it down.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah, look.
Let's push it down, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Come back here, Steve. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
Go, 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 got it.
Go, go, go. There it goes.
There it goes.
That will never hurt anyone again.
So we're gonna end this all by crawling over all these cars with a 6x6. This is an M35A2. This is gonna be good. Oh yeah. Oh, this is good. Okay, I have to admit it. We gave up pretty easily. We really thought that we were going to be able to take those cars after the cliff jump and just sort of pull them straight and throw a battery in them and get them fired up again. We didn't anticipate transmissions breaking in half and dampeners getting broken off engines and frames being completely tacoed. But we had an awesome time anyway. You might not really like the episode. I get that because there's no road trip, there's no wrenching, there's just a lot of fun. That was awesome! That was amazing! But that's the thing. It's the 4th of July, and in America, we have the freedom to have differing opinions. Well, maybe not so much these days, but that's not the point. The point is, we're having a great time in Alaska. This is sweet. I'd have no idea how to fix anything on this.
Nothing will break, though.
Wow, it's cool. We gotta go hunt ourselves down maybe another project vehicle. Support companies that support Roadkill. Buy your speed parts at jegs.com. Oh my God!